Our next performer from Ithaca, New York. Joe Crookston is a songwriter, guitarist, painter, fiddler, Eco-Village member, and believer in all things possible. In 2016, Joe was named the Folk Alliance International Artist in Residence. Last night we had the pleasure of hearing Joe perform at an exclusive concert under the stars at our overnight camping bonfire. Joe was also a former camp counselor at our very own Appel Farm. Welcome back, Joe Crookston.
Thank you all so much. Hey, how about a big hand? You can turn How about a big hand to these guys up here on the stage? They've been working hard yesterday and today, and they're doing a great job. Thank you so much. I guess I started playing a little Bob Dylan. I think I'll just start with that one. It felt so nice. I'll do it again. Buckets of rain, buckets of tears. I got all them buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets of moonbeams in my head. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. The red wagon, the red bike. I ain't no monkey, but I know what I like. I like the cool way that you look at me. And everything about you's bringing me misery. Buckets of rain, buckets of tears. I got all them buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets of moonbeams in my head. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. Life is sad, life is a bust. All you can do is do what you must. You do what you must do, and you do it well. I do it for you, honey, baby, can't you tell? Well, I do it for you, honey, baby, can't you tell? Buckets of tears, buckets of rain, buckets of tears. I got all them buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets of moonbeams in my head. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. Y'all know this song a little bit? I lived here on this land for 3 years, and it's amazing coming back here. And I used to sit over there in those chicken coops playing this song, and everybody's singing along. And I thought, boy, wouldn't it be great to go back to Appel Farm Arts and Music Center and sing Buckets of Rain on a beautiful sunny day and have y'all sing along with me. It's kind of cool to come back here and see the chicken coops that I half built and half painted, and see my good friend Heather, who I lived with here in Grandma's house over there. And I love singing together with people here at Appel Farm. You want to sing one with me? Here we go. Buckets of rain, buckets of tears. I got all them buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets of moonbeams in my head. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. The red wagon, the red bike. I ain't no monkey, but I know what I like. I like the cool way that you look at me. I do it for you, honey, baby, can't you see? Here we go. Buckets of rain, buckets of tears. I got all the buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets of moonbeams in my head. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. You got all the love, and you got all the music. You got all the art that I can stand. Appel Farms. Oh man. Well, I was thinking about what I wanted to play up here. I was thinking about a song that I love to sing called Mercy Now. And I decided what I'm going to do is just play a 42-minute version of this song, and then I'm going to get off and drink beer or something. It's called Mercy Now. My father, he could use a little mercy now. The fruits of his labor falling right slowly on the ground. His work is almost over. It won't be long, he won't be around. He could use some mercy now. My brother, he could use a little mercy now. He's a stranger to freedom. He's shackled to his fears and his doubts. And the pain that he lives in, it's almost more than living will allow. I love my brother, and he could use some mercy now. My church and my country, they could use a little mercy now. As they sink into a poison pit, it's gonna take forever to climb out. And they carry the weight of the faithful as we follow them down. Church in my country, and they could use some mercy now. Yeah, we could use a little mercy now. We may not deserve it, but we need it anyhow. We hang in the balance between hell and hallowed ground. Every single one of us use some mercy now. play you a song here. Well, I collect rattlesnake tails, and someone asked me to play this song. I thought I would do it. You can turn the vocal monitor down a little bit. I was dating my girlfriend, Catherine, out in Seattle, who then became my wife, Catherine. She decided not to change her name, and she was on the phone with her mama down in Tennessee. She said, I've been dating somebody and it's getting serious. And I hear her on the phone, she says, what's his name? His name's Joe. When I hear a little pause, I hear her say, yeah, he's a musician. And I hear a much longer pregnant pause on the other side of the phone. And then I hear Catherine say, no, he's the kind of musician that tries really hard. So I guess she wanted to talk to me. I got on the phone with her, Annie, her mama. She says, we live down here in Tennessee, we love music. She said, you bring your guitar and your fiddle down here and we'll have a big old hoedown. So that's what we did. And about midnight, I'm jamming down there on my fiddle down in Tennessee, and her mama comes out and quiets everybody down. She says, last summer I was up on the ridge hiking there. Saw a couple rattlesnakes mating on the trail. I said, what'd you do? She said, what do you mean what'd I do? I got out my gun and I just shot them dead like that. I was like, whoa, yes ma'am. I said, then what'd you do? She said, what do you mean what'd I do? I got out my pocket knife and I cut off those rattlesnake tails and I put them in my sock drawer for a special occasion. And I was thinking, is this the special occasion? And it turned out this was the special occasion. She went and got one of those things and dropped that rattlesnake tail down into the F-hole of my fiddle. And she said, welcome to the family. She said, this thing will keep the devil away. It'll keep evil spirits at bay. And if y'all going to be dating my daughter, you're going to need yourself a rattlesnake tail. So now I collect them. I got one down here in my slide guitar. I'm going to play you a song about the rattlesnake tail down in my slide guitar. Y'all can hear me all right out there? Well, I met a girl from Orangeburg and she was a queen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She walked in a ruby dress, across the floor with a gracefulness. She said hi and I said yes. She walked in the room in a ruby red dress. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She's an angel, a rattlesnake, somewhere in between. The rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She asked me to dance and I felt like a king. She told me that I was the sweetest thing. And we walked to the meadow where the honeysuckle grows, where the jasmine blooms and the moonlight glows. And we swam in the river without any clothes. We slept in the meadow where the honeysuckle grows. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She's an angel, a rattlesnake, somewhere in between. The rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely How's it go? Come on. And a little bit.
Yeah, a little breakdown. Here we go.
And the sun rose like fire in the cool morning air. And I turned to my love, but she wasn't there. And I looked in the pines and along the fence rail, and I called out her name to no avail. On a rock in the grass where we slept by the trail was a ruby red dress and a rattlesnake tail. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She's an angel, a rattlesnake somewhere in between. Rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely, come on, and a little bit. Thank you, Appel Farm, Elmer, New Jersey. Thank you. I'll sing you a Texas song here in New Jersey. Sounds great. Good to see my friend Annie Donahue out there. I've never been so lonesome. I've never been so blue. Midnight on the highway, coming back for you. I've never been so lonesome. I've never been so blue. Midnight on the highway, coming back for you. Well, I'm stuck in Ozona, Texas. I'm out on Highway 10. I'm gone to Arizona to win you back again. I've never been so lonesome. I've never been so blue. Midnight on the highway, I'm coming back for you. just the cold and heartless moon shining down on me. I've never been so lonesome, I've never been so blue. Midnight on the highway,
video here.
coming back for you.
That's audio here.
Mississippi River is deep and wide. The woman I love, Lord, she's on the other side. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. You don't like my peaches, you don't like my trees, get out of my orchard, let my peaches be. She's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. It was on the 3rd of June, or the 4th of June. That's what it is. It's on the 4th of June. One sunny day, the woman I love, Lord, Lord, she walked away. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. And I go from town to town and I say it over and over and over. And it's been bumming me out in the last year and a half or so. It seems I turn on the news at night and in the morning during the day. And it's like everybody's a songwriter now, just making shit up and saying it over and over and over. And it doesn't matter if it's true, it doesn't matter what, you know, just travel around and say it over and over. And so I've been thinking about that. It's been kind of bumming me out because it's kind of getting in on that was my niche, making up stories, you know. And so I thought, what am I going to do to kind of set myself apart? And I thought, what I'm going to do from now on, I'm only going to play 100% factually correct songs. Googleable, fact-checkable songs. And that's going to set me apart from the masses. So this is my first in the installment of 100% factually correct songs. Children on the playground, climbing up the trees, up and down the dirt pile and skinning up their knees, running from a shark attack and chasing rubber balls. Children lose their balance, then they fall. Children lose their balance, then they fall. Lovers get together, they start out big and true. Late nights in the parking lot, get it on like lovers do. Then the words, they turn bitter, love, it hits the wall. Lovers lose their balance, then they fall. Lovers lose their balance, then they fall. Now the big boys in the boardroom, suiting up in ties, chasing all the money down and bringing home the prize, and filling up the empty, chasing down with alcohol. Big boys lose their balance, then they fall. Big boys lose their balance, then they fall. Now the gates of the empire, all rickety with rust, as we're blinded by the glitters, we crumble into dust, and we follow down the leaders, and we sleepwalk through it all. Empires lose their balance, then they fall. Empires lose their balance, then they fall. About this, we just went Memorial Day just passed us, and as I travel around the United States of America, and as I travel around Ireland and Canada playing music, I've been thinking about Republicans, I've been thinking about Democrats, I've been thinking about young kids 3 years old and 89-year-old women. And everywhere I go, it seems like, with all the dividedness and everything going on, what I notice is that the story songs, it's the stories about human beings that what people connect with. Doesn't matter what side you're on, people resonate with that. I had a chance to go to Kansas City, Missouri, and I was invited to go down into the archives of the National World War I Museum. And if I would go down to the archives and work with the staff and create a song based on a story down in the archives that's never been told, I knew right away if I was going to write a song about World War I, it was going to be about a person. It was going to be a human story. And I thought, I want to find a badass, courageous woman who was in World War I that nobody's ever heard of, and allow her story to be told. That's what I did. I came across a woman, Florence Hemphill. She was from Wilson County, Kansas, and she wrote about 211 letters from France. She was based there for 2 years and sent them home to her family. So I was able to take these letters and read through them and spend 4 months with them. And I wrote this song here. It's called The Letters of Florence Hemphill. in the gold Kansas plains, from the gutted hills of France and the cold muddy rain. And I still think about the sisters, the cigarettes and English tea, and the barbed wire and trenches, things we never thought we'd see. And in the rumbling battle noise, we took care of the boys so they wouldn't die alone. We could send them back home. When the midnight whistle blew, I donned my boots and my navy blue. But anyhow, that's all over now. Jimmy Cleland was a piper. They brought him in from no man's land, and I fed him the ripest berries, and I saved his one good hand. And that redhead photograph, as I wrapped up his eyes, when he got home to West Virginia, I knew he'd never see his bride. And in the rumbling battle noise, we took care of the boys so they wouldn't die alone. We could send them back home. When the midnight whistle blew, I donned my boots and my navy blue. But anyhow, that's all over now. And all the sleepless nights we spent, and all the letters came and went, and all the British girls and I, we lost some, but we tried. We laid down in the bracken fern to make it through. We had to learn about the broken and the torn, mending lives and staying warm. Coming home to the prairie gold with this story that I told in the rumbling battle noise. We took care of the boys. Came back home to Wilson County in the gold Kansas plains, from the gutted hills of France and the cold muddy rain. The letters of Florence Hemphill. All right. I played fiddle for 3 years. I started hanging out with some great fiddle players. They said, Joe, you're playing it wrong. You're doing it all wrong. You're bowing it wrong. You're holding it wrong. I got nervous. I put it under my bed because I didn't want to play it wrong. And about a year later, I said, screw that. I love playing the fiddle. I don't care how wrong it is. I got it out from under the bed, I rosined it up, and I've been playing it wrong ever since. And I'm loving every minute of it. I'm going to play you some of the wrongest fiddle playing that's ever happened at Appel Farm history. Here we go. believe, but every word was designed to twist and deceive me. I looked and I searched for a story to believe, but every word was designed to twist and deceive me. So I stood by a tree, and the tree did not lie. It held out its arms and it showed me the sky. Oh, it showed me the sky. So I sat on a rock, and the rock did not cheat. It gave me some ground and a comfortable seat. Oh, it showed me the ground. I believed what it said when it spoke in my ear. Oh, I believed what it said. And I looked at the sun, and the sun had no fear, just like it had done for billions of years. Oh, searched for a story to believe, but every word was designed to twist and deceive me. I looked and I searched for a story to believe, but every word was designed to twist and deceive me. I looked and I searched, and every story deceived, except the river, the rock, and the sun, and the tree. The river, the rock, and the sun, and the tree. Oh, it's a broken and cruel world. It's a broken and cruel world. It's a broken, it's a beautiful world. of mine? Do you think me unworthy? Do you think me unkind? When our life here is over, you surely will see I've treated you as kindly as you treated me. Yeah! I'd write a fine hand, I'd write myself a letter she'd understand. I'd ride by the river where the water overflows, and I'd think of my pretty Saro wherever I go. Thank you all so much. I love being here at Appel Farm. It's great to come back. My name is Joe Crookston. I live in Ithaca, New York, and I will see you again. Thank you so much.